Okay, I am here in Topicless's base. Wait, where is he? He's over there. Let's go catch him. There he is. Okay, hi. Anyway, he is setting up a villager area over here, and it made me think, well, some people don't even know what villagers do, how to set them up, or whatever. So I'm basically just dedicating a video on how villagers work and a bunch of different information about villagers, and Topicless is right in front of me now. Hello. But yeah, so let's get into the video and list some things about villagers. Woohoo! Since 1.14, there are 5 different types of villager houses. There's the Snowy Village, the Plains Village, the Savannah Village, the Tiger Village, and the Desert Village, and these are some examples of buildings you would find in those villages. Villagers can spawn in all these different biomes, this one being a plains biome, and they spawn working houses, farms, a lot of hay bales, sometimes churches, and always one of these little stations with a bell to alert the villagers when to go to sleep and to go to work. There are 13 working villager professions in the game, and the nitwit profession and the unemployed villager profession. This is what the armorer looks like, and his workstation is a blast furnace. The butcher has a smoker. The cartographer has a cartography table. The cleric has a brewing stand. The farmer has a composter. The fisherman has a barrel. The fletcher has a fletching table. The leather worker has a cauldron. The librarian has a lectern. The mason has a stone cutter. The shepherd has a loom. The toolsmith has a smithing table. The weaponsmith has a grindstone. And the nitwit doesn't have a workstation. They are defaultly nitwits, and they can't get a profession once they are a nitwit. And if they spawn a nitwit, then that's how they stay forever, really. And the unemployed villager, which can take up any profession, just by placing and replacing the block, though it doesn't want to take the blast furnace at the moment. If a villager is scared, they will spawn an iron golem, though I doubt I'll actually be able to get an iron golem here because I'm recording, but an iron golem looks like this, and they generally spawn automatically when the world is generated and the village is loaded. Iron golems are also a very good source of iron in the early game, though I spawned this iron golem and therefore he won't attack me, and I'm in creative mode, and they can drop, I think, between 2 and 5 iron ingots, and that's why you see speedrunners using them quite often. There are 7 different biomes of villagers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. However, only 5 of those villagers spawn naturally in villages of their biomes, that being the plains, the savannah, the snowy, the taiga, and the desert. And then if you breed 2 villagers of any of these in a swamp or a jungle, then you'll get either one of these villagers. You can find all of these villagers on the Mojang, on the Minecraft wiki. This is what all of them look like in their biomes and professions together. There are 4 ways that you can lead villagers to a different place, that being your trading hall or a villager breeder or wherever you want them to go. This could be by boat. However, with a boat you would have to elevate them when they got to a certain block if you wanted to carry on in one direction. You could use powered rails and powered rails, you could use workstations during the day. However, these guys are going to get in the way of pathfinding. You could lead villagers with these in the day, or at night you can lead them with beds, and they will immediately start going towards the beds. Like so. And you break it, place it again. Break it, place it again. Alternatively, you can also lead them with zombies or husks. However, that can lead to them getting hurt. It's very difficult to do it like that. In hard difficulty, zombies will always convert villagers into zombie villagers. Like so. And then when you cure those villagers with a golden apple and a splash potion of weakness, it will turn back into a normal villager. You'll get the zombie doctor advancement, and if you try and test out their trades, they will be reduced significantly. So this has gone from 9 to 3, 24 to 18, and the more you do this, the better the trades will get. However, if you get Hero of the Village, which I have here, it will reduce it should reduce the trades even further. See, from 18 to 4 and 3 to 1 from previously. On the other hand, if you punch a villager, then they will they will increase their trades. Though this villager is running away. Yes, they will increase their trades. So this is increased by 1. If you punch them again, it should increase more. And you punch them again, increase more, and so forth. And if you find another nearby villager, come back here. If you find and kill another nearby villager, the trades should increase even further, even though you're not directly harming that villager. Yeah, so that's increased a lot. And that's because of gossiping, isn't it? Isn't it? And they'll gossip. But I'm still Hero of the Village, so he's he's giving me presents. Different villagers sell different things at different levels. I know that may sound confusing to start off with, but if I get a villager here, and for example, lectern, and I get some emeralds. Oh, wrong kind. I can get this villager here, turn him into a librarian, and he sells Curse of Vanishing, so I'm going to get a bunch of books. Come back here. And first of all, they start off as a novice, and the more you trade with them, the more they level up. So when the pink particles come, that means that they've leveled up. This guy is selling Infinity now, as well. And then you need to wait a second again. And he's leveled up again. Now he's selling Fortune and Glass. And finally, sorry, not finally. Then he's an expert, and he sells compasses and buys books and quills. And then finally he's a master, and he sells all of this stuff. Anyway, what I was going to show is that masters of different professions sell different stuff. So the armorer sells iron boots and iron helmet for the first trades, then levels up with the bell chainmail boots. Then then the chainmail chest plate and the shield, then the diamond leggings and diamond boots, and then finally the diamond helmet and diamond chest plate. And they all level up like this as well. Some sell more than they, some buy more than they sell. So for example, he only sells roast chicken and buys all of these stuff. So that would make the butcher a good villager. Oh, hello. This would make the butcher a very good villager to get emeralds from if you don't have an emerald farm. Then the cartographer, these are his trades. The cleric, the farmer, the fisherman, the fletcher, the leather worker, the librarian, the mason, the shepherd, the toolsmith, and the weaponsmith. This is all that those villagers sell. For these villagers in particular, and now that they've got their professions, if I try to replace his profession, he will not change. He will always stay an armorer. But you can, and without his blast furnace, it becomes very. He cannot change. He cannot restock his items. However, when placing back the blast furnace, he will begin to restock his items once the day is over. These aren't the only things that these villagers will sell. In particular, this librarian sells Aqua Affinity, Curse of Binding, and Luck of the Sea books. If I were to get another villager, they would sell different things. So this is Curse of Vanishing, Infinity, and Fortune. They don't always sell curses, and I think they sell almost every single book in the game. That's why people make giant trading halls with librarians in particular. However, I suggest using all of these professions to your advantage. Now I'm going to show you some different kinds of villager trading halls that are made by the community. Here on Hermitcraft Season 6, this is Mumbo Jumbo's villager trading hall. He's set up an automatic trading hall which takes villagers through a rail and sorts them all into areas. I don't know who designed this originally, but this is an example of his trading hall, Iskal85's villager trading hall. And then finally here on Realms of Telehisk, this is my original trading hall, built at the beginning of the season. I am also going to include a bunch of screenshots of other trading halls on the screen right now, and get on to the next part, which is villager breeding. So, for villagers to breed, they need to have a nice tall area, because they will not breed if there isn't enough room for the baby to jump on the bed. There also have to be 3 beds if there are 2 villagers that are going to be breeding, and they need to know that there's an extra bed free for them to create the baby. Then all you need is 12 potatoes, 12 beetroot, 12 carrots, 12 bread each. It doesn't have to be 12 of all of these, it can be 12 of any of these each. And for this example, I'm just going to use potatoes and just chuck them, a bunch of them. And because villagers can only hold 3 stacks of anything, because they only have 3 stacks of inventory space, they will only be able to pick up that amount, and eventually there will be a small baby. There we go. It's a baby villager. Yeah, so then the baby villager will go and jump on the bed, and that's basically how to do it. If you want more babies in the villager breeder, you're going to have to add quite a few more beds. And when I say quite a few more, generally villager breeders will end up just looking a little bit like this. Then there is also an industrial way of doing this, which many people exploit, and that is a design by Impulse SV, which I'm going to go and show you now. This is the Impulse SV villager breeder design. It basically involves one farmer villager picking up and farming carrots or potatoes or beetroots or anything like that, and throwing it to these villagers so that they end up breeding, and out comes a baby. You can also use... Oh, they escaped. Okay, that's a shame. You can also attach this to rails, which I cannot do at the moment because they are right there, and I wouldn't be able to reach them with all the hitboxes down there. And you can rail them away into your villager trading hall. I don't know if this works anymore. I think you need to have carpet or something like that on top of some of the beds. Other than that, I don't know how to automate this at all. And you would probably have to watch a tutorial video. Anyway, I'm going to link the Impulse SV video down below in the description. Villagers do actually have schedules, believe it or not. They have timetables, which I'm showing you right now. For nitwits, it's quite simple. They just sleep, wander, and then sleep. For children, they wander, play, and then sleep. For employed and unemployed villagers, they wander, they work or wander, then they gather, then wander, and then sleep. These times are... you may not understand them. These are the ticks in the day. That's how the game measures time passing. And yeah, I guess this is how it properly correlates. And they go to bed at 6 o'clock and wake up at 6 o'clock. Anyway, thank you for watching this little video about villagers. Hopefully it's helped, and I think we're actually going to have another trading hall in here by Topicless very soon. If there's anything you do not understand about villagers, write it in the comments, because I will try my best to answer them. If it doesn't help at all, I'm sorry, because there's a lot of stuff to look at when it comes to villagers. They can get quite frustrating sometimes. So yeah, thank you for watching a few things about villagers. Yeah, you gonna say goodbye? Okay. Ah, he said goodbye. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you in... I would probably say either Terraria episode 7 or 6, or Realms of Talisk episode 15. Anyway, bye.